the stream, guys. Hello. Hello there, Bruce Willis, aka Jeff. We have Lothar da Cunha. Quite a few people here, a few familiar names, new faces, Mr. Parlon. And I want to get some drawing done, but also kind of want to stream, you know, just to show that I'm still here. But so I can engage with the audience and draw at the same time, make some good progress. We gotta do something more lighthearted today, more sketchy. I just posted a new Raven picture, by the way, and instead of something like Polish or something like that, I thought we'd just do something more lighthearted and sketchy that we can finish in this stream right now, upload it after the stream. That's that, okay? Like, I kind of like those kind of things, like that the stream has something productive to show from it. And that's why I'm gonna also have to take off the sunglasses so I can actually see what I'm doing, okay? So let's go. Take them off. It's one layer, you know? People as dark and as brooding as me, they always need 2 layers. And another one. So bright, what the fuck? You gotta get a 3rd layer of these. Alright, let's get into this. And I was doing some sketches and I thought this would be pretty fitting for the stream, for something a little more lighthearted. Also, thank you there, Joe of Fave Rage. And I was actually drawing these Half-Life guys. Remember like the grunts and stuff in Half-Life? Let me show you a picture here. Let me show you. This is based on this. Remember this? For anybody who played Half-Life, know what I'm talking about? This is based on this. And that's what I'm working on right now. It's just something small for the stream. Yeah. Let's get some fitting music for that too, shall we? We got some fitting music, guys. Here. This will be some fitting music. There we go. The Half-Life music, yes. What a great game. Nymph, no, thanks for subbing, dude. Not girls, no. Not girls. Anybody wanted to see me drawing girls like I usually do? I'm sorry, but you can leave. There will be no girls. I'm just making sure I got everything here organized right. Okay, pretty good. But yeah, this I'm not really gonna polish this or anything. This is pretty sketchy. We kind of got like the basic sketch here. I'm gonna go over it one more time. We don't really have to polish here or anything. We just gotta color it, line it, and stuff. But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? This guy with the cigarette here, he's like that commander type guy. You know, like the one with the red beret. There's always one with the red beret. He seemed to like be the commander. He got no chin? Yeah. Not good, Rainbow Six? Why are you doing this to yourself, Bruce Willis? If you don't like Rainbow Six, why are you playing it, dude? Yes, I was, Anshinator. I was indeed. Yes, I was. Glad you noticed. Yeah, I was that trap card thing in mixed video. That's appropriate, because I've been drawing traps. Is the music a bit too loud? What up, at Sinful? How you doing, dude? So I'm just gonna do like some kind of rough line art here. He looks pissed. Let's give him like one of those cliche like eyebrow scars. You know, there's always like a scar that divides the eyebrow. It's a very cliche look, but I kind of think it's funny. No glasses. I can see better, dude. So I can see. You can see what I'm doing. You gotta see this stuff, you know. Gotta. The real Fuberius. Thanks for subbing, dude. What's my accent? I'm from Switzerland. You know, like that little place in Europe, Switzerland. Edgy. People keep saying that word edgy. Don't you kind of think that nowadays the word edgy has lost all its meaning? Like, I think there was like a point where people used edgy to like discredit someone's ideas or arguments or something. Just to discredit someone in general, someone who said things that might have been out of line or said things that might have been a bit like out there. It would have been like, ooh, it's edgy. Like, to like discredit them. You know what I'm talking about? And then I've also been seeing people like, especially media and stuff, trying to use the term edgy as a good thing. They like, you know, like they'll like call Family Guy edgy as a good thing. Like they say Family Guy is edgy, and meaning it's good and like it's pushing boundaries. So it's weird how the word kind of has lost its meaning. I don't even know what people mean anymore when they say edgy. If people tell me like, Shad, stop trying to be so edgy, I'm like, what? Like, I'm just being myself. What do you mean I'm trying to be edgy? Like, what am I trying to be like? I don't really get it. I really don't get it. I don't have Twitch donations. The only thing I have are those bits and shit. But you don't owe me any of that. Yeah, not a cookie. There's a lot of like there's a lot of words people use to try to discredit people, and something like, you know, like I think gay is a big one where people just say like, oh, that's gay, oh, that's gay. It doesn't mean you're literally gay. It just means you're being discredited by saying, oh, it's gay, he's gay, that's just fucking gay. You ever heard about that? Like, I'm sure you know a lot of people just use gay, including myself, as a term to like discredit something. It's like, oh, that's gay. Where are my glasses? Right here, both of them. Actually, let me go get something real quick. I need to get a drink here, guys. Let me pour a little drink here. Whoa, well, that's a bit much, isn't it? A bit much. We have here Woodford Reserve, whatever that means, whatever the fuck that means. Whoa. No, it's not a drunk stream, I'm just drinking. I don't get drunk that easily. Taking a drink to take the edge off because some of you claim I'm being too edgy. Okay, now let's get some shit done here. Even Peters. Who is Even Peters, bronies, for the win? Who is that? Who is Even Peters? I'm not familiar with Even Peters. How many bits a nigga got to apply to get a face reveal? Look guys. A lot of you have been meaning, like, wanting like a legit face reveal. I've been even talking to my roommate about it, and I think maybe you sure, yes. Let's say a face reveal at I'll do a face reveal at 200k Twitter followers. If I get to 200k, I'll do a legit one. Should that be a deal? 200k, I'll do a legit one. No bots, no. If someone puts like bots and shit, I won't do it. Keep the magic? No, but even if I would do a face reveal, I would still do this. I would still do all this. Because I like this. I like this. I like this. I'd still keep doing that. Show boob. Okay. Do a dick reveal instead. I don't think I'll ever do that. I will never do that. I don't know what would have to happen for me to ever do that. That's not a thing. Guys, I'm not a thought. Existence, I'm not an e-thought. I don't want to do a body reveal. I'm not an e-thought. I am? How am I a thought? Oh god, guys. No, but seriously, guys, these people I'm drawing right now from Half-Life 1. Does any of you also play Half-Life 2 before they played Half-Life 1? Like, I think I played Half-Life 2 and I was like, I think it was like 12 or something. Like, I was pretty young. And I played it and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was better than anything I've ever seen in my entire life. And does anybody else agree that they didn't like it enough that they went back and played Half-Life 1? But in Half-Life 1, unlike the Combine, the soldiers, like the grunts, were actually scary. Like, they were actually intimidating. Like, I thought these guys in Half-Life 1, especially on the hard difficulty, were actually a menace. Like, they were a problem. They were like really unexpectedly intelligent for like computer AI. And intelligent in a way that they would just run around like motherfuckers and like throw grenades or lay grenades on the floor and stuff and just have just deadly accuracy. It was in a way like fake intelligence in the way that they just made them really fast and dangerous. Bruce Willis, another Oblivion stream. I've been meaning to get that new Wolfenstein game when it comes out. It looks pretty neat. What age did your mom threaten to kick you out of the house for your art? Oh. Let's not get into that. Yeah, are you guys who follow me on Twitter, are you like enjoying the little like life things I say sometimes, little insights on my life? You like that? I noticed this has been getting quite a bit of engagement. Like just little like phrases. I noticed people quite like this. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Freakonomy XX. It's just kind of my thing, dude. It's just kind of my thing. Like some streamers have other things. This is kind of my thing. tell us how you jack off? What the fuck, Xisms? What the fuck? Now, guys, I jack off way too much. I'm just saying, I jack off way too much. Let's just leave it at that. Way too much. And I'm an experimental masturbator. If that makes any sense. Oy, oy. Hello, Curtis stuff. Godzilla Master, what the hell, dude? Stealth fapping right now with my third hand. What's your favorite thing to warm up doodle? Probably this, actually. I like to draw soldiers. I think soldiers, like mercenaries and stuff, is a really fun thing to draw. Just to have fun, because they have equipment. They have like different like face masks, or like they have all this like little detail, and it can be a lot of fun to draw. Also robots. Robots is a lot of fun to draw too, guys. And let me go get something. I want to show you guys something. I'll be right back. I want to show you guys something. Show you guys something. Yeah, wait, I gotta be careful here not to show you nudity, because this is Twitch. But robots, for example, are really fun to like do warm-up sketches with. And here's an example. Like, you see this thing here? This is like, can the camera even register this? Can the camera even register this? See, this is like, it's hard. I guess the camera can't really see it well. But there's like a lot of detail and stuff in a robot. Let me see if I have a better one that's more better visible. Like in robots that you can kind of just draw a lot of like unnecessary stuff. It doesn't have to be correct, and that's really fun to draw. Look here, like I draw a lot of like soldiers and mercenaries and stuff, and that's because there's a lot of like unnecessary detail, and it doesn't have to be correct. You can just have fun with it. You know, it's like a kind of like a kid's interpretation of like what soldiers would look like, but like just drawn by an adult. Man, there's a lot of fucking nudity in here. Yeah. Why do you have to draw so much nudity? Anyways, I think you kind of get the idea that fun warm-up doodles can be like a lot of unnecessary detail. Like take this guy's gun, for example, right? This is obviously based visually on the gun in Half-Life 1, and that one is like based on like the German, I think it's the MPK-5 if I'm not mistaken. But all the guns in Half-Life are like, they're pretty stupid. Like they're not realistic. They're like pretty fucking dumb. Like they don't actually work like that. The recoil, everything is wrong about them. So, and the same when in your like drawing, you can then just like add unnecessary detail and just kind of make it look like kind of your version of that gun with a certain kind of cartoony overlay. Do you like to draw porn more than the regular art? I used to, but I think just doing it a lot kind of made me not like to want to draw porn as much anymore. But it's just the same with everything, you know, once you do it a lot, you just kind of like want to do something else. You know, like if you really like Overwatch, for example, you play a lot of Overwatch, then like you just kind of want to do something else. It's not like you don't like Overwatch, but you just have been like doing it for a bit too much. You kind of want to you want to play like PUBG or something. You know what I'm saying? that's why I just think like a very high priority to me as a person who makes a living off of art is to make the art, keep the art interesting and engaging for me personally. And I find that to be more important than like making money or trying to like improve myself. I just want it to be engaging and interesting to me personally. I'm gonna eat Milanesis. What? What is Milanesis? What the hell are you talking about, dude? You would have loads of fun drawing Isaac Clarke's armor from Dead Space. Oh yeah, Isaac Clarke, Dead Space is great. Yeah, I like the design of his armor. It's fucking great. Yeah, I think a really important thing is to not be concerned of like realism all that much. Like just not be concerned by realism. Don't don't make it so you want to draw things as closely looking to the real thing as possible. That will just like kill the fun of it, I think. Personally. Yeah, right now this guy is kind of like the one with the gas mask. I think it's the one Adrian Shepard ended up being looking like. You know, the Adrian Shepard is the protagonist from Half-Life Opposing Force. The music is actually from Black Mesa. Like the Half-Life remake, Black Mesa. Hey, Hoodlumscrafty is hosting me. Thank you, Hoodlumscrafty. It's very nice of you, very kind of you to host me. You're that Pokemon player. I forgot what kind of Pokemon it is. There's so many fucking Pokemon games now. It's fucking crazy. And Grandfather Nurgle, thanks for the host as well, my dude. Why did you ditch the aviators? Oh, he doesn't actually have aviators. Just like a gas mask. I'm gonna color this green. This guy has aviators. This guy has aviators. Oh, you mean me? Why did I ditch him? So I could see better. And Reverend Clown is also up with the hosting here. Thanks, Reverend Clown. Always a good lad. Reverend Clown, you've been very supportive. I appreciate that. Very helpful on Discord as well. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, you can post a link, dude. I just don't expect me to click on the link, or don't post like links that are pornographic. You shouldn't post those. What should we make the standing at though? I mean, they look ready to fight. Oh, these guys? They were sent in after an incident at Black Mesa. Black Mesa Research Facility is basically kind of like Area 51, but it's in a canyon, in a mesa. So it's called Black Mesa. And in that research facility, it's top secret research, top secret government-funded research, and it's about like portal technology, weapon technology. It's just a bunch of top secret stuff, a lot like Area 51, right? Well, then there was an incident where portals were open to like an alien dimension, and aliens started to pour in to the Black Mesa complex. So they sent in these guys to clean up, to kill the aliens. But because it's also top secret, these guys, which are like Marines and stuff, just these government soldiers, Marines, I think they were the Marines. They're called differently, but they're based on the Marines. They were sent in to kill the aliens and all witnesses, meaning all scientists. And the story is actually pretty fucking stupid, because then these guys fuck up, and then they send in even higher tier black ops guys. They sent those guys in, and they are Their mission is just to nuke the entire complex, including themselves. So the story is pretty fucking retarded. Guys, remember that in Opposing Force? Like, they were supposed to nuke the entire complex, including themselves. Like, what kind of sense does that make? But I think people who, like, when they were writing video games back then, they didn't really care about the story that much. So, yeah. Hello there, Puzo. Look, it's Puzo. I'm drawing, Puzo. I'm drawing and talking to people. Look at this, Puzo. Look what I'm drawing. I'm drawing soldiers. Let's have him some cigarettes up here. Cigarettes. Hello, Clay Luther. You watched Pocahontas yesterday. Interesting thing to share. Yeah, actually, it's pretty fucking charming how, like, you look at some of those old stories from, like, old shooters and stuff. It's charming how simple it is. It's always just about government shit or, like, evil forces, like aliens or something. It's always the same thing. Puzo, I'm drawing like this so I can see better. The glasses are right here. Do I wax or thread my eyebrows? No, dude. What the hell, man? Do you think I'm some kind of a bender? You think I'm like I'm bent or something? Wax my eyebrows? What the fuck? Look, there you go, guys. Glasses. Put the glasses on. Both of them on. Whoa. Whoa. It's difficult to put these on. The plumber man saving the princess from the turtle. See, like, this is much more difficult to see. Why am I double shading? But guys, I don't know if have you ever worn sunglasses and, like, looked at, like, a screen and you see, like, these rainbow artifacts. It's weird. You see, like, these rainbow color artifacts on the screen, and I don't like that. It kind of fucks with my eyes. I gotta make faster progress here. I'm being slow as fuck here, talking to the audience, talking to you guys. Man. Look, Dark Princess is here. How you doing, Dark Princess? What color are my eyes? I mean, see for yourself, right? F mercenary. That's okay, dude. That's okay. I don't really care. It's... He doesn't really need a chin or a nose. Dude, this guy is just like... Has the aviators. When you play some more PUBG, I don't know, dude. I think right now drawing kind of has a higher priority over gaming for me right now. I haven't been as productive as I should be this week. I mean, I've been doing stuff behind the scenes. Obviously, I've been doing stuff, but I haven't been getting much done. You know, when you do stuff creatively, like for a living or something, or just a lot, you do it a lot. You'll notice that there's doing stuff. And doing stuff and finishing it. There's a huge difference there, because if I just keep doing stuff, like sketches and stuff, you'll never, like you, the audience, will never get to see that, because it will never see the light of day. You'll only see things that I finish and, like, publish, that only that will you see come to fruition. Everything else, even if you put, like, hours into it, if you don't finish it, you'll never see it. Like, if you don't put it up, you'll never see it. You'll never know about it. There's like a difference there. You never liked PUBG? Shame, dude. I love it. Well, thank you, Mr. Parlon. I'm hoping to finish most of those so people can see them. Hey, Matlay85, thanks for subbing, dude. Thanks for subbing, my man. Hey, 6 Arbiter V. But yeah, when's the last time you guys went on like a trip? Like, when's the last time you guys like actually went somewhere? Not even necessarily for like a holiday or something. But when's like the last time you went somewhere where you do not reside? Like you went on a prolonged trip to somewhere else. Spoknek, thanks for subbing, dude. I don't think I have a Reverend Clown. She should show me. You went to Connecticut? When is the Ela drawing coming out? I don't know, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna finish that one. That's a Lolly Nader, thanks for subbing. And also 6 Arbiter V, thanks for subbing, dude. 6 months to man. To Texas? You went to Texas? She says, I visited Texas for the first time and finally got to see what a 7-Eleven was. Oh, a 7-Eleven? We have one right up the street. Yeah, the instructors read me. The radio chatter at the Marines originally was fucking ridiculous. They had like really deep voices. They sound like monsters, but it was great. They're very menacing, to say the least. You went to California last month. Yeah, I sometimes consider like maybe I should just fucking like leave the country for a few weeks, for a week or two. Go to like Chernobyl, go to Russia. How am I doing in America? I'm doing good, Tecto Zero. You know, guys, so sometimes I do this for a lot. Like I sit here a lot and like work on things, and sometimes when I take a step back, I'm just like, this is fucking stupid. Like this is fucking, what a fucking idiot. Like I sometimes think like how like ridiculously dumb some of the stuff is that I do. Like, I watch a lot of cartoons, like, while working. Like, I watch a lot of stuff like, I love Family Guy, I love, American Dad, and, there's a lot of cartoons like that. Like, I love watching cartoons. Or, like, just sometimes, like, shows and stuff in general, because I like to put things on while working. And like I put on Bob's Burgers, you know, like because I never really got into that one, but I've been putting that one on like these past weeks, and I thought it was actually a really good show. Well, it was actually pretty neat. But it made me also realize that watching a cartoon like that, a sane person, like a person who's sane in his mind, who's actually sane, who doesn't have any issues, they shouldn't, one of the first things they shouldn't think is, oh, like, it would be great to sexualize Louise. Like, that's not a sane thing to think, is it? Like, that's like, why would you even want to do that? Like, why am I doing this? Like, what is this? Mr. Don't Stop Gaming, thanks for subbing, dude. And it's just something that kind of makes you think, like, I'm kind of detached from I don't know, from like certain things. It really is ridiculous, isn't it? Hello, Doc and Marpy. How often do you watch anime? Almost never, dude. Like, literally almost never. Not really interested in anime. The writing in the animes I have watched just wasn't really something for me. Like, I don't really like the art style that much most of the cases. And, like, the writing, it's just kind of like whatever. Like, the reason I put on, like, shows like Family Guy and stuff is because they are, they're good to put on in the background. You don't really look, like, they look very simple, so they're just easy to put on in the background and glance at every now and then. And they're also, like, the writing is not always, but sometimes it's great. Like, sometimes it's actually pretty funny. Velma from Scooby-Doo? That is kind of popular choice, isn't it? We could make this guy have like a shot in there, but actually I could draw that in white. With white would be better. Gotta read subs and shit with anime. It's hard to work at the same time. It's impossible, yeah. Do you actually enjoy watching TV shows? I wouldn't sit down and watch TV shows, but certain shows like Fargo or like Breaking Bad, Sopranos, it's great to have on in the background while working. You know, if you're working your job, if it's like drawing, for example, right? Any company while doing it is welcome if you can still concentrate, you know? And so TV shows like that can just end up being like a great kind of company. Because the writing is pretty stellar in a lot of them. The writing is pretty stellar. Like, I've watched Fargo, the first season, twice, in fact. I liked it so much. Just watched it twice. And while I watch it, I always get shit done. Like, a lot of the stuff you see that I draw are being drawn while I consume other media. Like, I watch YouTubers, I watch movies, shows. I consume a lot of media. All around 666. Thanks for subbing, dude. 20 months in a row. What the hell, Alaron? What the hell? That's a huge one. Can you do a lolly of the child gangbang in the novel It by Stephen King? Would be interesting to see what you can come up with. No, I don't think I will. Planning on going somewhere. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, if I end up like going somewhere, if I end up like leaving somewhere and like kind of go take a break from Shadbase or something, I'll definitely make sure that like things will stay updated somehow. Do you at least know Dragon Ball Z or Bleach or Naruto? I know what it is, I never watched it. No, never watched Dragon Ball, dude. Never got into it. I would have watched it if I had access to a television as a kid. I would have watched it, yes, probably, but I just didn't have. What I watched as a kid was a lot of Pokemon stuff because, like, I didn't have television, but I had a TV set, but no television access. So what we could do is, like, we had a VHS player, and a friend of mine used to record a bunch of Pokemon, put it on VHS, and then lend it to us. And that was always really hype when he did that. We loved that when he did that. Shows like Pokemon cards in the background. Look, Cool Max. Look, this one actually. I found this one. I found this one, for example, outside. And by finding, I mean I took it from a bunch of kids. No, actually, I literally just found it. And there's some over here. If I can show you a bit. Wait, come here, camera. Come to me. Look. See, there's one. There's some. And guys, I got another one in my wallet. I got one in my wallet I keep on me at all time. And that is the special card. It's called the get out of jail free card. I always keep that one in my wallet just in case. Yeah, I gotta make sure I got it just in case something happens. What is Lolly Soraka? What is that? I don't even know what that is. What is a Soraka? Any chance of drawing some WWE wrestlers? I don't think so, dude. It's not my thing, my man. Chad, would you prefer to eat chicken wings, steamed vegetables, or grilled steak? Why would you ask me that? Like, what a weird question that is. Guys, sorry about the slow progress of the drawing, but you know how it is. I'm like watching the stream chat and stuff. I hope you guys are able to somewhat tolerate this slow progress. It's probably infuriating to watch. Drawing some bullets here. Who is your favorite director? Like movie director? I mean, I guess I like Martin Scorsese quite a bit. I like most of his movies. Like I quite like Casino and like Goodfellas and all those films. I quite like those. 6 Arbiter V. You should draw Velma. She is thick. I'm not really into Velma like other people are, like other people seem to be. I mean, I used to like Scooby-Doo as a kid, but I never got into Velma. But maybe I will one day. Draw like my own version of her. Draw a thick Scooby. Have some Scooby snacks. Do you know One Piece? Are you? I don't watch one. I don't really familiar with One Piece. No. Hey yo, the real Grim Shady, how's it going, dude? You've heard your pizza boneless. Come on! Come on, Nitro Man. That is so fucking outdated. Come on. Are you really gonna ask me that? What are you gonna ask me next? If I'm mad, bro? You're gonna ask me that next? Are you mad, bro? This is from Black Mesa. This is the song from Black Mesa, a remix of it called Questionable Ethics. Thank you, the Fox02. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I was hoping to be a bit faster with this, but damn, I'm making like no fucking progress. I was hoping to be a bit, accelerate this a bit, but I guess not. Are you using a pad or a pen? I'm using a pad and a pen. Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am. I'm using one of those tablets, you know. Is this Rainbow Six Siege? No, it is not. This is Half-Life, my dude. Pretty Odie Queen. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for subbing. You listen to Marilyn Manson. I mean, I know some songs, but I'm not like an avid listener of him. There we go. Little arm here. Go listen to heavy metal. Huh. Hey, there's quite a bit of newcomers here today. If I get questions like that, well, yeah, I do listen to quite a bit of metal. I mean, I put it on quite a bit. Right now, I'm playing a lot of Half-Life songs because of the drawing I'm doing. So Ben Sanders, thanks for subbing, dude. Get these grenades going here. Chad, please. Doc and Marty, I actually don't know what you're saying, dude. Do I have any tattoos? I do not. I do not have any tattoos. Get these grenades going here. What do you want written on my gravestone? Like, there's some heavy-handed questions here. I don't want a gravestone. Like, why would I care? Like, why would I care what's on my gravestone? I'll be dead. I'll be fucking dead. Why would I care? It could be anything. It could just be like gay, like Eli's gay. Like, who would care? I'm dead. I would never know. Like, I would literally never know. My gravestone will just be BRB respawning.
This is where I get off.
Satsu, I don't do commissions, so yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. Like, I'm not gonna get into like any rates or anything because I don't do commissions. I'm not for hire. You can't buy me. When you meet face to face with death and death threatens you, you kind of get a new perspective in life. It's a bit dramatic, isn't it? Maybe you should. You would make a lot of money. Well, Sartsu, I don't really care about money. Like, money is not my thing. Obviously, I would make a lot more money if what I did is commission based. I would make a lot more money. Obviously. But I don't really care about money. Like, money is not my goal. It's not my goal to make money. I know that I need money to survive. I know that. But I don't need that much money to survive. What would I do for Madness Day? Nothing. Probably. Because I'll be busy at my own stuff. Alright, Matt Lay 85. Good night, dude. Seriously, guys, if I would be out for money, there'd be so many things I'd have to change. If money is my goal, there'd be so many things I could change. I would have to change to make a lot of money. But that really isn't my fucking thing. I think it's a really stressful way to live. If your goal is to just make as much money as possible. Like, what am I gonna fucking spend it on? Like, what's the point? This pistol is looking fucked. I change this pistol a bit. Siltrix, thanks for hosting me, dude. Is drawing a gift or practice? What? Oh, you mean if you can draw? Oh, it's practice. It's totally practice. There's certain genetical traits you can have where you're going to be genetically, like you're going to be better at an earlier time, but you can keep up, like you can catch up with anything with enough practice, I believe. If you have the discipline and the practice, you can learn anything drawing related, because it's not a physical thing. The Xylith, what graphics tablet do I use? I use this thing right here. See this? It's a Wacom tablet, a big Cintiq. This is my hand on it, this is how big it is. Wacom Cintiq 24 HD. See that shit? Oh, there we go. If you're gifted with autism, I don't think that's how it works. Maybe some forms of autism can help. Wouldn't put it past that. Alright, let's get back to the drawing. Have we really been going for only an hour? Has it only been an hour so far? Am I just so fucking stressed out that I think I'm not making progress? Is James Ski gay? I don't think so, and if he is, it's none of my business, is it? It's his sexuality, his choice. Doc and Marty, I'm just trying to catch up with some streaming because I haven't been live in a few days. But I want to make some drawing progress, most of all. Some drawing progress is very important for me. Oh hey, who's Chaos? Look, it's Chaos, everybody. How's it going, Chaos? I'm just drawing some, you ever played Half-Life? You ever played Half-Life 1 more specifically? I'm drawing like the grunts, the soldiers of Half-Life 1. You know, like those, the squad of violent Marines that would hunt down Gordon Freeman trying to kill him. Ben Sanders, I don't believe it's gay to suck your own dick, it's just weird. It's weird. And you shouldn't do it, okay? No, that pistol is really bothering me. Hey guys, let's try to get some colors going here real quick. Let me see something real quick. I believe they had like a gray helmet, like kind of a. We can actually see it better if the background is slightly gray. If the background, make the background kind of gray right now, you actually be able to see the colors better. So if you take like kind of this military grade green here, military grade. Can your mods not fucking ban me for no reason? I literally cannot contact you all the way in here. King Chlorine on Discord? My mods on Discord don't just ban you for no reason. You probably like posted something you shouldn't have. Like the reason I have moderators moderate my Discord is because I don't have time to do it all myself. And people come in and want to like post like bad shit and I don't have the time to delete that all myself. So sometimes when they ban people, I gotta take their word for it that they did something bad. Like, you know, I gotta take their word for it. And you probably posted something bad. Mental inconvenience. Mental inconvenience. Yeah, I remember your name, but what do you mean you literally didn't do shit? I don't believe that, mental inconvenience. I'm sorry, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that my moderators would ban you just for literally not doing shit. And also, I don't really want to get into that kind of drama here right now. I'd rather just focus on the drawing. I just think you seem to be the kind of guy who would do shit and then say he didn't do shit. No offense. Who's Chaos? Are you, like, what's your drawing like? Do you know how to draw on paper? Who's Chaos? Like, do you draw a lot on paper? Like, have you ever drawn digitally before? Never digitally before? Well, so who's Chaos? Here, let me give you a bit of a rundown real quick. If you want to just get like a basic ass starter tablet, something like the Wacom Bamboo, let me show you. Wacom Bamboo is as basic as it gets. Like it's something like fucking this. Like it's really, the good thing about this is really cheap. It's like about as expensive as a video game. As you guys can see, it's about as expensive as a fucking video game. And the cool thing is that if you're not into digital art and you can't really get into it, like with the like you have to install drivers and shit for this to work. But if you notice this isn't for you, it's not much money off your back. Like it's only like $60. Like it's only like a video game, so it's not much of a loss. But a lot of people nowadays aren't satisfied with a regular tablet. They'd rather have a screen tablet. And screen tablets are kind of like the things that I use, as I was showing earlier, where you can kind of you can see the drawing on the screen while you're drawing it. So like it simulates being like on a paper because you're like seeing exactly what you're drawing on a screen. Regular tablets don't have that. And nowadays screen tablets are more and more becoming the norm. So if you want a screen tablet, you're gonna have to shell out a lot more money. And with screen tablets, I'd recommend anything like this, any Wacom Cintiqs, but they're just expensive. It's just expensive. Let me check here real quick. I used the Wacom Cintiq 12-inch, which is a small screen tablet. This one. It's like this one. I used this one for the longest time, and this one was very good. It was very good. It was just small, but it was very good, and it's quite pricey. I don't really see a price here right now, but it's quite pricey. But there's also the companions, the Wacom companions, Cintiq's companions. Actually, let me go get it real quick. This is a companion. This right here is a companion. So basically that's like a tablet, like a laptop, but it's a tablet. So you don't need to hook this up to a computer for it to work. You can just draw on it. If you have a charged program installed, you can just draw on it any time like a sketchbook. But you have to have it obviously charged and stuff with battery power. And this is perfect if you travel a lot. If you travel a lot and want to like draw a lot while traveling, this is perfect. But this thing is like $2,500. Like this is a companion too. It's like fucking $2,500. It's fucking expensive as fuck. Expensive as a motherfucker. But I just prefer the big one I have at home because it's large and I see a lot. I just much prefer that one. I just basically the only reason I use this is to I use it as a coaster sometimes for my drinks. You know, like it's kind of cool to have like your drinks. Sometimes I'm drawing like this. And then it's just kind of cool to have like your drink right here, and you can like use it as a coaster. That's delicious. Oh, I spilled a little on my tablet. That's okay. And I also use it to watch a lot of porn on. Like I put like porn on it, and then I can like go into like my closet and jack off. Nobody sees me. Yeah. That's why there's all these stains on. Look at all these cum stains. See that shit? What the fuck have you been doing with this tablet, son? What the fuck? That's literally, these are literally cum stains. No, I'm just fucking with you. They're not cum stains. I'm just fucking with you. It just looks like it. Okay. But as I said, you don't need a screen tablet to draw digitally. It's just more comfortable. It's more easy to transition to a screen tablet from a regular tablet. But the first tablet I've ever used was an old ass Wacom tablet. This was even before Wacoms had like names like Bamboo and Intuos. It was like literally a Wacom tablet. It was a small tablet, really shit, but it did the job. The reason I had it because someone gave it to me as like a hand-me-down. Like when I was like 16, this guy who was like in his mid-20s, he's a really good artist, and I always like looked up to him, and he gave me the tablet. And it's like, look, here you can get into digital art since you like to draw. That was really cool of him. Mill Coffington. I use this and Photoshop, but the thing about Photoshop is, like, let me open up Photoshop real quick. Photoshop is really, really heavy on the processor. Like, let me show you when I draw lines here in the Photoshop, right? Let's just draw like a line on the Photoshop here. Here you go. You can draw on Photoshop just as well. But let's draw like I don't fucking know. Let's like draw. Fuck. So you can draw on Photoshop. But Photoshop is heavy on the processor. It's a lot more heavier on the processor, and everything feels slipperier. Like it's like slippery. It's weird. It doesn't have as much traction aside. You see what you can do inside. Like here's a big difference you can do inside. This is something that Photoshop doesn't do well over side. And you can draw in Photoshop. Like it's not a problem. There's a lot more options too. A lot more options. But inside, what you can do is do another Homer Simpson for comparison. You'd be like, okay, let's draw Homer Simpson, and it's like all like, okay. The same Homer Simpson, right? Damn, that one looks fucked. But you're like, dude, that's slippery. You have no traction here. You can then set up the stabilizer to like higher values, and then when you draw again, it's all stabilized and shit. Like the traction is better. See, now like the traction is better, and you can like more precisely control your brush strokes. And that's why I prefer side. Got it? That's why I prefer side. Oh, how's it going, Gail? Gail, I saw that your animation was finished by Grim. I thought it was finished. Looks great, dude. I hope you're happy with it. Looks fucking great, man. Grim did a great job. I knew he would. Yeah, you have like an entire like a stabilizer controller here from 0 all like 0 is no stabilization at all. It's completely fast. And like if you put it all the way, like look at that. Look how precise these strokes are. Am I drawing with a ruler? What the fuck? You see this shit? Are you seeing this? And look, this is what without the stabilizer. But yeah, you can make it look like really stable, precise brush strokes. You just gotta play around with it, whatever is best for you. I usually hover somewhere around S1 and 15. Furry Dancing King, thanks for subbing, dude. Yeah, man, it's just all about like digital art and shit. Oh, looks like the music here is out. Let me go get some music again. Some more music going here, guys. No, what should we play here? What should we play here? Let's find something. What other programs have I tried? I've tried Corel Painter X, and I've tried no, not fucking Manga Studio. I've tried Manga Studio. Obviously Paint. MS Paint is always a good one. If anything fails, always go to MS Paint. Always go to MS Paint. See, MS Paint, very reliable, very delicious. You can always draw your Pepes in MS Paint. How does Pepe even look? This doesn't even look like Pepe. This is the worst Pepe I've ever done. This is the worst Pepe I've ever done. Yeah, I think I'm kind of getting like the idea of the coloring here, and the lines will be here. Oh, thank you, Undead Soldier 1999. There's still certain things you haven't lined yet, like down here, like these pouches. I'm taking callers in today. I was originally intending to, but now I'm making like no fucking progress here. How do you play music without Twitch muting? Twitch does mute the VOD in some cases in the end, but I don't really care since I don't make YouTube videos like about this, so it's not really important to me. Like, you know, like I see like some people who play video games, it's really important that they have all the audio because they are gonna make them into YouTube videos. That's not my case. So if they mute me, like, that's fair. I think it's fair. The song name is Could This Be the End by Brendan Small. You like the mic I'm using, Fat Weave? It's actually ghetto as fuck. Look, let me show you. Let's see if I can show you this somehow. Actually, no. Wait. It's actually ghetto as fuck. But it is basically just a basic ass mic, and there's a pop filter in front of it. But I'm glad you say my mic sounds good. It's the first time I've ever heard anybody say my mic sounds good. Maybe you're being sarcastic, actually. It just came to my mind. Maybe it's being sarcastic. Man, fuck this. Maybe I should just get this drawing done. What am I doing? I should just get this fucking done. Post it on Twitter. I mean, I've been not productive enough this week. I'm telling you. I feel fucking guilty. considering the mask. Oh yeah, I bet it's a bit muffled, isn't it? Ooh. But yeah, guys, I think I should better wrap it up here. I think I'm I'm procrastinating way too much. But I want to get this done, and I want to get some more stuff done so I can have some more stuff on the website soon. I've just not been getting enough done. I've been really unhappy with my performance. I shouldn't do any IRL or video game streams right now. I just go get some fucking work done. Just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys, show you that I'm still here. I'll get some work done so I can stream again real soon, okay? Who's Chaos? Let's go. Let's both go be productive, dude. Let's go make some more stuff. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with me briefly in this short stream. If you're new here, feel free to follow. I stream here every now and then. Yeah, mostly art, sometimes video games and stuff. Who knows? And I hope to see you again real soon. See you later, guys.